I think that they need to act pretty quickly. I think they need to put this behind them. This is a fellow who should not have been deported. He was deported in violation of the law. I think they're going to find a way to bring him back and say they made a big mistake. I don't think this is the hill that the Trump administration wants to die over.
Arif, what does this particular case do for the administration's long-term mass deportation goals?
Well, the goals are set up specifically across the board to bring in less of the regular, everyday, if you will, illegal immigrant that has decided to make a home in the United States. Still a mistake, still a method to get through that, but certainly the fear across the immigration spectrum is there. Every single illegal immigrant, when I was a Los Angeles police officer, every single criminal illegal immigrant, we still found a way to deport them, even though the city of Los Angeles had a way in which they tried to indicate we couldn't deport them. We still found a way to do it through parole, probation, the state, and then off to the federal government. We had a system to do it, and we did it. This isn't going to change a thing. They should move full speed ahead in order to keep these types of immigrants, illegal immigrants, criminals, out of this country.
I mean, Arif, let's stay with you here. Let's talk about the tariff situation. U.S. and China in this tit-for-tat tariff war, we're seeing more than 100% from both countries. Will we see these tariffs bring the two sides to the bargaining table to try to bring them back down?
The pressure that's going to be exhibited against the Chinese government is simple. It's the leadership inside of the Chinese Communist Party and the military. In order to have a business in the country of China, you're going to have to partner 51% at least with the Chinese national, and they're always the leadership's friends. And in doing so, they do not want to have this kind of pressure, because you understand the president has made it clear he will tax these goods and services coming into the United States. It's actually not a difficult thing to do. The problem is this: there's going to be pressure on other satellite nations, closer countries, because all of these products and services have already been produced. They're going to be dumped at a discount in Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia. They'll be dumped all around the region at a very low price, and that's going to hurt the bottom line for the leadership. I think they're going to put pressure on the president of China.
Okay, well, David, the administration did issue a 90-day pause on tariffs for most countries. When the 90 days is up, what do you expect will happen?
I expect that Trump will forget about these tariffs before he destroys the economy even more. And even the ones with China are going to lead to a recession. They're going to lead to inflation. He said he was going to cut the prices, and he's not cutting the prices. And it's really turned out to be an economic mess for the average person. The Trump voter, their dollar's not going to go as far. They're not going to get the products that they want at the low prices that they're used to paying. And he's going to eventually make a deal with China. He's going to declare victory, give a bombastic speech, and basically surrender on tariffs, which is the economic sense of the thing.
Arif, let me ask you, let's switch gears. A new report says Kamala Harris appears to be focusing on a run for California governor in 2026. Is that the best spot for her after November's loss? Do you think that she will be mounting a 2028 run?
She's not well liked at all in the state of California, even amongst the moderate Democrats. The far left, or the left wing, which is interesting because even your own news network, all of the news networks will talk about AOC as a Democrat or a left Democrat. When they speak about somebody from the right, like Charlie Kirk, they call him a right wing. I think we need to start calling left wing Bernie Sanders, left wing AOC, and understand that Kamala Harris has sold out to the left wing, and she wants to be a left wing leader. There's probably 40% of the people in the state that would vote just because they would vote towards wherever the Democrat lands. It's a very corrupt organization. For 17 years, the same political party has run the entire state of California. Every statewide office for 17 years. You understand they can take all the credit for all the great things that have done. They can also take all the blame, and we're not afraid to let them know that.
Okay, David, we have to get your quick thoughts here. Kamala Harris's future.
I don't think that she's going to end up being the governor of California. I think we don't know who the next governor of California is going to be, but I think it's very good that the Democrats run from a centrist, moderate position. You look at Clinton and Obama, they won big. I know Bernie's popular, and he's popular in Southern California. He's popular in a lot of places, but running in the center is the way to win, run on the economic issues, and for working families. Democrats will find their way back to the White House.
All right, David Katz, Arif Halaby.
Medicare reform came from Bill Clinton, not from any conservative.
We're out of time.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.